technique, strength, balance, precision, fearlessness, and explosive power. It's all part of world-class gymnastics. Welcome everybody to the Cox Convention Center in Oklahoma City, where today an enthusiastic crowd is on hand to welcome more than 600 gymnasts from 8 countries as they compete in the International Elite Competition. Hi everyone, I'm Bart Connor and welcome to the 2009 Nadia International Invitational, and we are thrilled to be working with you, Nastia Lukin, the Olympic all-around gold medalist, in your broadcasting debut.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here today, and I look forward to a great competition.
Now, we've talked about the quality of the field. We have some very experienced international competitors and perhaps some young ladies on their way up. Let's talk about the experienced Romanians.
Well, Sandra Enzbaza is here, and of course, she won the gold medal in the floor exercise in Beijing this past summer, and I got the bronze medal, and my teammate Sean got the silver medal, so I'm very excited to see what she's been up to since the Olympic Games.
Now, we have a great field, and in fact, some young ladies perhaps on their way up through the international ranks.
Yes, I have always looked up to the Romanians, the Russians, and the Ukrainians because of their great style, form, and techniques. So very eager to see what they've been up to. And of course, there's one junior from the Ukraine, Evgeny Chernia, who could be a really big star.
All right, first up from Mexico is Carla Salazar from Monterrey. She'll be on the vault.
Nice front handspring, front tuck. A little bit easier on the difficulty side, but she had great form and technique to that vault.
Slightly over-rotated. This vault is judged from a 4.4 degree of difficulty, meaning a 14.4 would be the highest score she could get, and she gets a 13.4. Well, we're off and running here. 4 events going on at this competition. Brittany Harris now to the floor, the 16-year-old from Tulsa. She's coached by Christy Kraft and Tony Pineda at Kraft Academy, one of the top U.S. clubs in this international competition.
Great double tuck start for her.
She's a head taller than pretty much everybody else in the competition. She's 5 feet 7 inches tall. Her dad, Steve Harris, was 5 years in the NBA.
Definitely more of a fun routine than you normally see in the elite competition, but she looks like she's really enjoying herself out there.
Speaking with her coach, Christy Kraft, she said she makes up new routines all the time. In fact, they have no idea what the ending's going to be because she kind of freelances it every time. Do you ever do that?
You know what? It does happen a little bit. If you're a little more tired than normal, you take a few extra deep breaths and you could miss your ending pose.
She started gymnastics at 3 years of age.
Great 2.5 dismount, which is worth a D, which means all the skills rate from an A to a G, and the D is worth 0.4 of a point.
As you can tell, she's got a pretty outgoing personality. She says, I'm a pretty good gymnast for a basketball player.
Great routine for Brittany Harris right there.
Christy Kraft looks impressed with that improvised ending. 12.4, the score for Brittany Harris out of Kraft Academy in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Roni Rabinovich now, the 15-year-old from Hapoel Tel Aviv club in Israel.
Great stall there, 360. A little bit low on that, which is going to be deduction for not finishing in a handstand.
Nastia as a world and Olympic medalist on this event. What do you think of her technique?
So far, so good, and she's got great toe point and a little bit sloppier on the the giants and the release, but nice overshoot to handstand.
She said this is one of her favorite events. She began gymnastics at the age of 5.
Great double pike dismount. Good routine.
All right, she gets congratulations there from Zahava Zisman, her coach, 13.4 her score. Now to the beam. This is the young lady you mentioned at the top of the show, Yevgenia Cherny from Ukraine. She's just 14. She'll turn 15 soon, which makes her a competitor in the International Junior Elite competition here.
Right from the start, you can see she's got a very proper technique and nice toe point and hands.
I mentioned her age because in international competition, if you're turning 16 in the calendar year of the event, you're considered a senior international elite competitor. So next year, she will be in the senior ranks.
Nice front aerial and a side aerial.
Now, you mentioned you really like the style, technique, and form of the Ukrainians. What is it in particular?
Well, you can see a great extension in their knees and their toe point, all the way up to the precision of their hand placement, and not to mention, great bag of tricks that they have in their routine.
Many times we watch the Ukrainian athletes warming up and we think, oh, they're going to dominate, and yet typically there's been a lot of mistakes in major international competitions.
Yeah, the consistency level isn't quite up there yet, but Evgenia's got some, great skills in there and very good form.
You can see terrific potential in this young lady.
Great double pike dismount. A little bit low on the landing, but overall great routine for her. 13.1.
And when we come back, we'll get to know the woman for whom this event is named, Olympic champion Nadia Comaneci.
The 2009 Nadia Comaneci International Invitational